Rev Sauce 9 here. So Jack Perry shows up at Battle in the Valley 2024. Now, if you've been reading the reports and you've been following all the dirt sheets out there, that AEW has been trying to find creative things for Jack Perry to do. And Tony Khan did lift his suspension, and they've been working together from what the reports look like they've been doing. So it looks like they're going with Jack Perry versus AEW. You know, they're trying to do this kayfabe thing, work in a shoot thing. I think, you know, honestly, Tony Khan is doing smart things with this. And Tony Khan's been well known for doing things like this, okay? That's why he was known as Booker of the Year a couple of years ago. Things like this to get buzz around New Japan and AEW. And it looks like Tony Khan is doing what Tony Khan does, where he takes all the negativity that's going on with AEW and he bundles it into a storyline. He's been known to do this. So I'm not surprised something like this happened at Battle of the Valley. I'm not shocked. And there's no reports stating that, and if maybe I'm wrong, that he quit AEW or that, you know, AEW fired him and all this stuff. And a lot of these channels are reporting that, oh, he quit AEW. No, there's no confirmation of that. And it looks like to be a work and a shoot. And AEW is a partner of New Japan. So is TNA. So it just, to me, it seems like this is a storyline. This is a work and a shoot. This is kayfabed. This is more of Jungle Boy maybe reintroducing himself to the world. Maybe he does a little New Japan stint, you know, while AEW tries to find something for him to do. It keeps him ring ready. There's tons of stuff in New Japan that he could do, honestly. I don't think he's going to be in any other promotions. I don't think he's going to be. I think we're going to see him right back in an AEW ring, and we're going to have this storyline of Jack Perry, the Outlaw, versus AEW, and I feel like I got screwed over when what's-his-name got fired. You know, I said one thing, and I got screwed over, and I was suspended you know, I was wrongfully suspended, and it's going to set a storyline. And I can honestly see Jack Perry possibly, if they do it right and he builds his story right, becoming a champion of some sort. Maybe an international crown. Maybe they put him in, you know, when Nick Nemeth goes over David Finlay. Maybe they have him, you know, win that, you know, global championship. Maybe they do something, you know. Jungle Boy's good stuff, but his mic work has not been that great. So let's hope that that he does something. It looks like they're doing Shohei Umino that he's going after for his first match in New Japan. So we'll see. But this looks to be like a talent exchange because I don't think AEW knows what to do right now as far as creative plans for Jack Perry. But it looks like they kind of do. So who knows? Like, this could be a work and a shoot. This could be real. There's really no reports saying that he was fired or let go from AEW. If there was, there would be Meltzers of the world, Alvarez's, Sean Ross Sapps of the world saying he was fired and let go. I don't think that's the case. I think this is really more of kayfabe. This is more of AEW doing AEW things. And AEW has been well known to do this, to fool the fans. And you got big wrestling channels making it out to be like he was truly fired. And it looks like AEW's got you. They got you again, didn't they? I don't believe this for 1 second. I believe this is just to keep Jack Perry ring ready while they come up with something for AEW television for him. AEW television is kind of stacked with storylines right now. And there's really nothing they could do for Jack Perry, but they could build him up in other promotions while he makes his in-ring return to AEW. I could see what they could do. This is AEW doing AEW things. They're taking the negativity and all the bad shit. This is where Tony Khan, you know, this is what he's known for. Booker of the Year a couple years ago. This is what he has done. He takes the bad and he puts it into a storyline and rolls with it. You love him, hate him, whatever. But Tony Khan is well known for making, you know, things that have been said into realistic things. And he's furthering this whole Jack Perry thing. And it's kind of smart by AEW, really. But I really think Jack Perry is still with AEW. All roads lead to him coming back to AEW when the time is right. And they'll reintroduce him to everybody. And he'll probably, him versus AEW. I could totally see that. Him versus Tony. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the Corporation versus somebody. They're kind of doing that but a 2024 version. I could see that. But Jack Perry's got to get better on the mic. That's just the way this has got to be. He's got to get better on the mic. He could do all this other stuff and shave the beard and the hair, man. If you're going to look like you've been strifed or fucked, you really need to shave. You need to make me feel more convinced. That's just me. Beating up Shohei or Umino, right, doesn't do anything for me. But at the end of the day, I like this from Jack Perry. I think this is what they needed to do with him a long time ago. He is one of the pillars of AEW, and they just need to do something with him. And if this is the key to do that, more power to AEW. And if this was Jack Perry's idea, good on him. They're furthering the whole suspension. There's so much, that he could say and do to make you convinced that he was fucked over. And it's the Corporation versus a wrestler. It's the typical thing. This is what happened with Stone Cold. This is what happened with The Rock. They could draw this out to different promotions if they want to. Kayfabe this all day. Tony Khan has been well known to do this. This is just my thoughts on the matter of Jack Perry. Again, I don't know why wrestling channels are quoting that he was fired and let go. So I don't know. Until more reports come out, I'll keep you guys updated on this situation. But from me reading online and my RSS feeds and everything, it looks like it's more of a work and a shoot by AEW, and Jack Perry is not fired. So keep that in mind. Anyway, I may be wrong. I may be having a different tone in the next couple days when reports come out, but I'll keep you guys updated and let you know. All right, guys. See ya.